Woo! Yeah, I'm gonna wash it off. Let's get that wet. Here's some of the stuff Gene found. Very nice. Nice nodule. Alright, so I'm out in Greenwater to do some rock hounding. Right now I'm just right on FS 70 at the turn right before it starts going uphill. Thought I'd check out this part of the river, see how high the water is, see if anything got churned up this winter. So this trail is just where FS 70 used to travel along the river. So there's all sorts of old bridge stuff here. You can see the pylons sticking up there and more over that way. But this trail basically just follows the river and links back up with FS 70 like a mile and a half upstream. Water levels still pretty high. Probably stay that way for a couple more months at least, but there's some little creeks and offshoots up here that are good, and there's also like some dry spurs that I've found some really great agates in, so I'm just gonna venture out and see what we got going on today. First agate of the day, small one. Alright, so I just picked this up. It looks like it might be almost like a chert type of thing. We'll get it wet and see what it's got going on. It's at least big enough that if it's nappable, I might be able to get a
point out of it. Yeah. Not quite Jasper-y, but it's close. I think you can nap that. Just pick this up. See if I can clean that a little bit. Looks like it might have some druzy type of thing going on. Alright, so after looking at this a little closer, this is just a big piece of Agate Jasper. Kind of hard to tell. It's a little dirty. I don't have a way to clean it up right now, but you can kind of see there. Let me see if I can get a close-up on the back. Yeah, I think this thing would slice up and just be beautiful. Nice. It's a great find. There we go. Check that out. Let's get that cleaned up. Like some stuff that someone else found. Interesting piece of jasper there. Be broken up. Yeah, I don't know if I could do anything with that. Cool. Nothing I would take, but someone might. Okay, well I'm about half a mile in right now. This is about as far as I go when I come out this way. I got some other spots I want to check out today, so I'm not going to go any further, but yeah, this spot worked out. I got that really good piece of Agate Jasper. I'm really excited to see what that's got going on once I can get it really cleaned up. But I'm gonna head back and then go see if the snow's melted out enough for me to get to some of the other dig spots up on like 28 Mile Creek up that way. So let's see what's going on. Piece of garbage. It melted out. I'm out here at the 28 Mile Creek Landslide, which is all you do is follow FS 70, and then right after the shooting area you take an immediate right onto FS 72, and you just follow that for a couple miles. You go straight through the four-way intersection and You stick to the right at the little fork, and then you'll end up here. It's pretty hard to miss because there's boulders everywhere from people digging. And this is a spot where if you want to come and be guaranteed to get some agate or some jasper, this is the spot, because it is just, this entire hillside is just filled with the stuff. And it's got a beautiful view to boot, so just a great spot to come out. Let's see if I can find something here. Stuff like that, I mean. I've just walking along the road here without even going up the hillside, I found big agates, size of my fist. I found quartz crystals, jasper. There is a ton of green jasper here. Just everywhere. I mean, you can just pick this stuff up all day. I usually don't even take anything smaller than about the size of a baseball from here because I've got so much stuff. But yeah, the scree of the hillside is just full of stuff, and you can climb about, oh, I don't know, 200, 300 feet up this hill, and there's little dig spots everywhere, and there's just all sorts of stuff here. Opalized wood, I've got little limb casts, there's like this blue stuff, lots of green jasper, purple and black jaspers. I mean, this is the spot. So I'm gonna take a look around and see what I can find, see what's come out over the winter. So I'm still standing in the same exact spot. Just spotted this. And I'm gonna take all this stuff down to the creek and I'll get it all cleaned off and we can get a better look at it. But yeah, let's see what else we can find. There's some stuff that someone else picked out and left here. Piece of green jasper. Seam agate. I'll take that seam agate. It's a pretty good size. This thing looks like it might be have a really big green jasper vein running through it. I'll take that and clean it up down at the creek. Something going on in there, kind of hard to tell with how dirty it is though. Okay, so everything you just saw me collect, I collected just along the road. And now I'm gonna climb up the hill a little bit and see what I can find up there. I would say if you come out here and you want to go up the hill, you should probably be pretty sure of yourself. As you can see, it is very steep. There is a trail up the road that will go up to the top. I've never taken it, but it is very dangerous. Be very careful. Come out here at your own peril. If you're not comfortable with that, just do some stuff along the road. This spot's real easy to get to. You don't need four-wheel drive or anything. You know, during the summer, I've seen people up here in a Toyota Prius, so this is a great spot to access, but getting up to the dig sites up the hill is difficult and dangerous, so be careful. All right, so I'm probably about a good 100, 150 feet up from the road now. About 3/4 of the way to the top of this little landslide area. This is pretty typical of what I'm climbing up, just this scree type of stuff and loose gravel, basically, pebbles. But thought I'd show some of the stuff that's up here. Little quartz crystals, some green color, white stuff. Oops. Oh, lost that one. Let's see what we got right here. Some pretty plain agate there. See if I can see something here. A little bit darker colored there. But you can kind of see that in here in the scree, there's just stuff everywhere. You know, those are like little tiny things, but there's some, I've been picking up some bigger stuff too on my way up. But yeah, once we get to the top, I can walk back and forth to some of the different areas and see what's going on. All right, so this area kind of went up to the top of the hill and turned right. So kind of over here is where I came up. And up here is where a big vein of green jasper comes out of the hill. And I mean, there's just all sorts of stuff here that you don't even have to dig to get to, big stuff. And it's just all over the place in this spot. But if you dig out, the ground up there, about 2 feet down from the top, and kind of dig your way up, it's just a big vein about a foot thick. And you can pretty much get unlimited amounts of green jasper. The bigger pieces I'm finding are like bigger than a softball, down to just pebbles and stuff. So whatever size you need, you can get at this spot. All right, so I got a hole I'm digging out here. Nothing too crazy. I just pulled this guy out. See some green, some white, a little bit of brown going on. It's okay size. So I think I'm on the right track here. All right, here's one of those blue pieces I was talking about. Really nice shade. I've never found a piece of this more than about an inch on each side. I'm really hoping to find a big piece because this stuff is just beautiful. There's some of this still in the host rock. Huh. Never found any of that before. I must be digging in a good hole. Nice. I'll take that down and get that washed out and see what's going on. Alright. This is the kind of stuff that's up here. I found a bunch more small pieces of that blue stuff. Nothing big though. So I'm just gonna keep digging this hole out. I'm having pretty good luck so far. See what else I can find. Okay, here's some of the stuff that I pulled out of there. None of these are particularly large pieces, but some good colors in here. This one's kind of got some lighter stuff going on. This one you can see has some agate there. So this might be part of like a limb cast or something, because the limb casts I found up here, they're in green jasper, and then the limb part is this kind of gray agate, so I think that's what that is. And then this is a bigger piece I found. Not bad. This piece will be interesting to clean up, see what it's got going on. Looks like it's mostly just a little seam, but never know. Nice clean conchoidal fracture there. All right, well, I'm gonna move on and check out another dig site up here. All right, so I'm still up at the top, and what I did was, if you're walking up, I went over to the hole that's on the far left. I had a guy show me this hole last year, and he said it produces a lot of black jasper. Found this thing. It's kind of hard to see in the video right now, but it's got something going on. We'll be able to get that cleaned up. And then I just found these little almost debitage pieces, but it's pretty dark. You can see there, pretty close to black. I don't think this is anything, but I'm going to clean it up just in case it is. I'm going to keep digging here for a little while and then head my way back down and get this stuff cleaned up and take a look at it. All right, so I found some smaller stuff. Dug about as far back as I was wanting to dig in this hole. Very interested to get this cleaned up. This one had some really nice conchoidal fracturing going on. See, it's very dark. Yeah, I got all these pieces. A pretty good haul here. I think I'll take that stuff back to my car and go get it cleaned up. So I just wanted to show that this down here is 28 Mile Creek, and you can imagine that all the stuff that is up in this hill over the years has been washing down into that creek. And I've gone down there a few times. I've hiked quite a bit of it, and there is some really, really good material to be found in 28 Mile Creek. It's pretty difficult to get down into it, and you kind of have to do it late summer when the water's real low, and there's just logs and very thick brush everywhere, but it is just untapped, just full of agate and jasper. So thought I'd just bring that up. That's why this is called the 28 Mile Creek landslide. Okay, I'm down at the river now. It's probably pretty loud, but here's some of the stuff I picked up. This is the bucket that was just stuff I picked up down along the road. Look at that. That is beautiful. Kind of hard to tell, but we got some breccia stuff going on inside there. That's pretty cool. Some green jasper. It's still kind of dirty. There's that other breccia piece. Let's see, what else do we got here? The plain little agate. Yeah, that one's kind of impure. I think I'll leave that one. That's a gray jasper type of thing. I'll leave that one. Mostly just host rock. Some quartz crystals and green agate around it. Let's see if I can clean that up anymore. That's interesting. Nice tumbler piece. And then here's the big one. So it's kind of just got a big green jasper seam going through it. But then on this side, got some agate type stuff going on. Alright, this bucket is the stuff I collected up on the hill. That one's got some cool stuff going on. That one's got a lot of host rock on it. This is the rock that had the blue agate inside it. I don't know what I want to do with that. Maybe I can chip that out. Very nice. It's a big piece. Well, this one's pretty dirty. I think I'm going to leave this one. Good one. More of the green jasper pieces. Quartz crystals there. Yeah, that one's going to need to get cleaned up with a brush. One of the blues. So here's all the stuff I pulled out of that black agate hole. Kind of ranges from like basically chert up to like a gray jasper to almost like a gray agate, and then this one over here has a bunch of browns in it. So wide variety of stuff. It's an interesting sort of a mix of green and white.